contradiction. With the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga, woof. I'm a 88 pack nigga, woof. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker, change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood, tryna stack a little cheddar for.
Yeah, come on! Yeah, man, come on! Yeah, man, come on! Yeah, man, come on! Yeah, man, come on! Better than that!
I swear to God, this kid never disappoints. How fitting for him to act up right before
Monkey Tuesday!
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. It's time to bleed this morning. First and foremost, two-time bronze on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. I apologize for the audio. My desktop, one of the fans, for whatever reason, decided they didn't want to work last night. So I had to break out the MacBook. And this is how I'm gonna do it for the rest of the week. Till I fix the desktop, that's why everything sounds a little off. But we here, baby. Y'all let me know if the audio sounds good or not, music's too loud or not, let me know. But we here, baby. Do this roll call. Code 67, salute, brother. Anwar Willis, G. McCall, Eric H. My brother 503 Lion in the mother building. MXC, Vince Viborn, what up? KBGJ, King Bonnie. Jamal, what's good? Andrew Gray, Darrell Anderson. My brother Mac, the Ghost Mac in the South. Andrew Gray, there you go, twice. There you go. Leisure, what up? Derek Gaines, the legend. What's good, brother? Darrell Freeman, DP Rocker, Eric O. The International Quiet Storm in the building. Always a pleasure. Rick Blackwell. All right, so we good. Audio's good. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to my Patreon. Make sure you go subscribe to the Patreon. Make sure you go subscribe to the Patreon. Make sure you go subscribe to my Patreon. Yeah. Make sure you do it. I have a video up, about an hour long. My assessment as to why there's even a relationship between Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis. Salute, Rashad. I appreciate that. I have my personal opinion about that, but I wasn't just on there firing shots. I connected the dots. I ain't but just 5 shots. I connected the dots. There's a lot of let's just say there's a lot of it's a lot of things that go over people's head. Humane, what up? Quiet Storm, salute to you, good brother. Let me pin that. Let me grab that real quick. Patreon right there. I'm pulling out the window. There we go. And this, boom. Depend on pep talk. Depending on that is the Patreon. Raw and uncut over there, ladies and gentlemen. Raw and uncut over there. When I was doing the video, I felt very, very free. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to worry about Miguel interjecting. You know what I'm saying? I was playing a little bit of Nas and Kanye West. It's about a 54-minute video or so. And yeah. And it felt good, but you know, again, Shaquilla salute, queen. I wasn't on there just finding pointless shots. I was on there explaining something as to why I feel things are the way they are, especially with that kid. So yeah, definitely not a YouTube video. That's why I kept telling y'all. And there's a Tank video that, you know, every time I'm about to finish it, he does something. And that's what we're discussing today. Now, there was a movie in 2024 called Betterman. Have you heard of it? Now, you know, it caught my eye because of the monkey CGI. It was funny. But it was about a singer called Robbie Williams. Let me read this to you real quick. This was interesting. Betterman premiered at the 51st, what is it? Cherry Ride Film Festival, August 30th, 2024. It was released in the United States on December 25th, 2024. It was released in Australia and the United Kingdom on the 26th. All right. The film tells the life story of pop singer Robbie Williams. I don't know if you've heard of him. I have. But with Williams portrayed as a CG animated anthropomorphic, chimpanzee. He was portrayed as a chimpanzee because, as he puts it, this is his word, he always felt less evolved than other people. No other character in the movie comments on his appearance or anything. This is how he sees himself. It's his self-perception in his mind. Y'all see this? The anorexic person. Tay, good morning. The anorexic person. Do you know when they look at themselves in the mirror, they still think they're fat? That's a disease, man. No matter how good you look or whatever, people are going to perceive themselves how they perceive themselves. It's crazy. It's crazy. I never watched this film, but I knew what it was about. And I said, man, how could I not? And I was just waiting for the perfect time to insert this on Monkey Tuesday, and here we are. The Sensei Stormy B, man, yo, if you missed it yesterday. B Stormy and the General was cooking on Nerds on Culture. Man, listen, we had a good time watching. Salute you, kiddo. Be careful. So, as you know, Turkey Out of Chic had an event in the UK. That's where Devin was, and every relevant fighter, for the most part, Scorpio, what up? For the most part, every relevant fighter was in the UK. Except guess who? Now, all I knew was Devin was going to the UK. I didn't even know what he was going there for. But Devin was going to the UK to talk Turkey with Turkey. Right? I didn't know it was some big old event until I was on the gram and I saw Martin Bacoli facing off with AJ. I know he wanted that fight. And then I started seeing it in the background. I said, well, where's he at? And then I think it was online. It was somewhere on YouTube. And they had a red carpet there. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I saw Radio Raccoon there. And he's talking to Ryan Garcia as, you know, I don't put anything past anyone. You know, that's just who he is. You know, just because you're in media, that don't mean you got to get the story with somebody that don't like you. Ryan does not like you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't care to talk to Ryan ever. He could be at some store and I see him in passing. I walk right past him. Same thing with Teofimo Lopez. I walk right past him. Or they might move away from me. You know, they have a natural fear of black people. You know, whatever it is. I ain't gonna take out my phone. Oh, let me talk to you. No, get out of here. These are really not that important to me in that aspect. No. In that aspect, no. I don't need it. You know what I mean? So, well, you know, Erico, you know what it is, brother? Not acknowledging their existence will hurt them more. If you give them eye contact, that lets them know that you know who they are. But to walk past them, that makes them feel like less of a star that they feel they are. That would hurt Teofimo Lopez's heart to the core. He already thinks he's a rock star. Well, he's trying to be one that he's not. But I'm gonna tell you something. He gonna F around and get what he asked for. He gonna get that payday fight. He gonna lose. All these names he's calling, but we know Sandor Martin because of you. We know George Kambosos because of you. You could have been undisputed for real by fighting Devin Haney for the WBC strap, and you accepted the franchise status, which wasn't transferable until you requested it, which gave me reasonable cause to believe that the WBC and the WBO saw value in you waving around their belt than Devin Haney. That's what they did. And all you had to do was win. You didn't do it. No dominant performances when he was supposed to be a dominant force. He just didn't do it. And somehow that's black people's fault. Got it. Charland, salute. True Boxing Night, salute. Kane, what up? So this is all his fault. This is one big self-inflicted wound. And what does he do? He blames black people, which is why he clung to Ryan so much. The reality is your sister and your ex-wife are getting banged out by Ben Wallace and Lex Steele, and you're mad. That's what that is. Let's just keep it simple. But back to Tank. Corey, what up? Tank Davis was the chick stuck up on prom night. Big Noty in the building, salute. He was the chick stuck up, stood up on prom night. Now, if you're secure in who you are and your place in the position of boxing, why are you running back to You're supposed to, first of all, you're supposed to be in camp. You shouldn't give a F about what's going on in the UK with a Riyadh season event that you could have been a part of and you turned down. So why are you on Twitter talking? Snoop, what up, Snoop? Why are you on Twitter talking, man? Make sense of that. You can't. Rhetorical question. You can't. You can't make sense of it. I mean, honestly, you can't. You can't make sense of it. And I know, there was a lot of videos popping up on my algorithm trying to defend his Twitter rant. But you can't do it, man. And that goes for any and everybody that did that. It was a lot of, I just said, not interested, not interested. Get off my algorithm. Bob Jones, salute. Because truth be told, once again, this little monkey proved that he's nothing but a giant crybaby. He's a crybaby. If he had remained silent, that's the power play. If somebody would have hit him up on Twitter and says, yo, man, you saw what Riyadh Caesar's doing in the UK? No, I didn't. I'm in training. I don't care about what's going on over there. And left it. That's strength right there. Tell me I'm lying. You're in the middle of camp, fighting a dangerous fight. And with your spare time, you want to see what's going on in Riyadh season. Every fighter over there, like I said, it was a who's who of boxing. Where else would you see Martin Bakoli dapping it up with Usyk and saying, yeah, I'd knock him out? Where would you see Martin Bakoli chasing down AJ? Come on, let's fight in the Congo. Where would you see that? It was a who's who. Now watch this, y'all. I didn't see David Morrell and David Benavidez on their Twitter talking crazy. They probably know about it. They say, oh, man, that's dope. We got a fight coming up. They're both not trying to get their heads knocked off. Are they on Twitter? Or X, whatever you call it? Are they on there beefing? Yo, F that, F out of here, F Turkey. Are they doing that? No. So tell me why Tank is doing it. And it was clearly unprovoked. It's unprovoked. Wait, hold on. Let me not say that. Can anyone tell me what prompted that? Or did Tank just out and out do it? Did he just forward the damn information? Romel, what up? Did somebody say, yo, Tank, man, you see what they're doing in Riyadh? Why are you not there? Ha ha. Was he provoked? Because you know it's easy to provoke that kid. He's a kid. Easy to provoke. Did I miss it? Because I'm not on Twitter. Y'all let me know. Educate me. Was Tank provoked? Poor little Tiki Tank. Was he provoked? Anyone? Did somebody troll him and get him all upset? Man, if I was in his camp, man, I'd be like, yo, look, you in camp, man. Stay off of social media, man. You get on after we get this win. Mr. Shelton, my brother. You get back your social media as soon as we win. You go to the podium, then you can make your appearance on social media. As soon as this fight is signed, we start camp, man. Matter of fact, the only people you're allowed to talk to on the phone is your family, man. Your friends turning on you, telling people that you're gay and everything else. No, you don't even need to talk to them. It's your kids and baby mama, I guess, and that's it. If I was in charge over there, he wouldn't even know what's going on in Riyadh season. It's none of his business. So I want to ask, is he provoked into saying this? What happened? Well, he had a lot to say. And we're going to go through some slides. But the first slide I want to talk about is this one. I heard he deleted this. Any reason why? I just finished Dumb A, and I'm on my way to tell VADA they need to hurry up because Lamont keeps saying he knocking me out. I don't play that ish. Who? Queen. Salute, Queen. Who? The Sandstorm. Yeah, whatever. He's on YouTube now, so you already know what he's trying to do. I made sure I found this channel so I could click not interested. I'm dead serious. I don't F with him. And before I go any further, let me take 2 seconds to salute our brother Champside, man. I'm so proud of that young man. He got a credential to the Super Bowl, and it's in his city this year, man. They don't get any better than that. Salute to the baddest brand in the land, man. I totally respect that young man. He's doing his thing. He got it out the mud. He ain't cut no corners, nothing, man. Salute to that brother. Queen, it's your birthday? It's your birthday, Queen? Oh, no. No, I'm sorry. Sheldon just saying birthday twin. They share the same birthday. Salute to both of y'all. My bad. Word up, man. Champside, when he made that announcement yesterday, I said, whoa, what? It's perfect. It's in the city, man. It don't get no better than that. You know what I mean? That's great. RBM, salute. Man, so proud of that kid, man. He's I'm not calling him a kid, he's a grown man. PJ, what up? Man, but I was like, what? That's crazy. He lives up to the name, the baddest brand in the land, man. Salute. That's why I've always supported him, man. I forgot when I first found this channel, but it's one of those things that kept popping up on my algorithm. And I was on eggshells because I ain't trust anybody. I said, let me go listen to the brother. And I was listening to him. Man, that was like 20. It was a little before the pandemic, I think. And I was just listening. I said, yo, man, I like this brother. Next day, same thing. I said, man, no. This brother's kicking some stuff. Next day, same thing. Subscribe. And, I hung in the background for a long time, just listening. I said, nah, this young man's official, man. Then I started super chatting. And I ain't looked back since, man. Salute to Champside, the baddest brand in the land with his credential, man. Oh, my God. That was just crazy, man. I was like, man, I'm so happy for that young man. Ain't going to be long. If not, he probably not loud about it. Ain't going to be long before they try to assimilate him on some Borg stuff where I think some of these cats think he be BSing when they say like these dudes on TV, they steal from him. He already exposed that, right? I'm not going to be surprised if somebody throws a bag at him. You'll come on our platform. We got 3 million for you. But you know what comes with that? It comes with a price. You come on here because your audience already trusts you. And if they see you on TV, they're going to support you. But here's the thing. We're going to tell you what to say, and you got to leave your channel alone. Oh, something like that. You got a decision to make. But if it ever came to that, I suspect I already know this brother's heart. You know what I mean? And man, I'm just so proud of that man. So proud of that young man. And I want him to get grinding. I want him to keep grinding because he's going to get everything he deserves because he's getting it now. This is nothing but pure work, man. I'm so proud of that brother, man. That's why I super chat. That's why I cash out. I want to see brothers win out here for real. That young man has integrity. He really does. Really, really does, man. And I'm very protective with brothers that have integrity. Very protective. We need more of that. Anyway, salute to the baddest brand in the land. I just want to say that. Anyone tell me what's going on in this tweet? What's she talking about, VADA? What's this? What's this about? To tell VADA they need to hurry up because Lamar keeps saying gonna knock me out. So now, what is he insinuating here? Let's dissect this. Is he saying that Lamar talking about he's gonna knock him out is a red flag? Because Lamar's not a knockout artist. So now he's saying he's gonna tell VADA to do what, Tank? Test Lamar? So now VADA's cool? Now here's the funny part. I heard that this tweet was deleted. But shout out to Artman and Rachel Donaire because this guy loves to tweet and delete. Now, I'm not on it. So whoever's on it in the chat, please cross-reference this. Is this tweet still up? Because I heard it's not. I heard he took it down. Why is he talking about VADA testing Lamont Peterson? I'm sorry. Lamont Roach. Yo, Spill, salute. Corbin, what up? King Bonnie, salute. I heard he took this down. Is that true? Is that true? I don't know. If he took this down, why do you think he took it down? Because what? What? He's gonna snitch as these cats. Stillwater, what up? As these cats call it, Kill Bob, salute, brother. As these cats say, snitch. You want VADA to run up on Lamar Roach because he keeps saying he's gonna knock you out. Oh, wait a minute. 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 Your buddy Ryan was talking big trash about what he was gonna do while behaving very crazy. I ain't hear you saying nothing about VADA. Remember when Tyson Fury, who's not a knockout artist, Stephen X, salute. Come out, how he's gonna knock out Deontay? He was like, how? Big old tub of lard, you ain't got no pop. And then we're watching in the second fight, like, what the hell's going on here? Remember that? Now Lamar Roach talking about a knockout, and now he's screaming about VADA. Ain't that weird? Kondo, my brother. So now Lamar Roach screaming knockout, he's screaming VADA. No Wild says he low-key was accusing Frank of being on pads. Oh, yeah, he's firing shots. But he took this tweet down. And by the way, sidebar, if y'all could educate me on who's drug testing this little monkey, y'all let me know, please, because I don't know. I don't know. Exactly, Stormy. Y'all forgot that? Fury started talking about knockouts, and we were like, here, you? Hell no. Y'all remember that? And we was like, that's strange. She's calling for knockouts. That's real strange. Postpone fights, leave the country. Remember that? But VADA's bad, though. Y'all resisted everything we say. No, boxing is pure. You can't do it. The commissions. Now y'all got a problem with VADA. Magically. Y'all don't, short-term, not even short-term memory. Y'all have selective, I'm talking about the haters now, selective memories, selective outrage. I heard he took this tweet down. Wonder why. But let's go through it. The little monkey says they be going over there getting their arses kicked, fighting in front of a total of 19 people, but because they rich, it's cool. And Bare Minimum Boy, greatest name ever, because he expects the bare minimum out of boxing. He's one of those guys that will be done with boxing as soon as Tank Davis retires, he'll be done with boxing. Good, go away. So this guy's like Bare Minimum Boy. Don't worry about him. He says funny because he picked Fury to beat Usyk and Usyk won on the cards. I guess he meant to say because Turkey out of seat, he picked Turkey out of seat picked he picked Fury to beat Usyk. But you know what's brilliant about that? And this is what people aren't thinking about. What's brilliant about that is that you got an organic outcome. That means Turkey he footed the bill for that fight, but he picked wrong. Thank you, Queen. That means we can get a fair fight over there. But y'all forgot? He loves Deontay, but Deontay lost twice over there. Son of Tank, salute. Jose, salute. He came to Deontay's locker room before the Parker fight. Go on, what up? He said, you know where my heart lies. Meaning, I want you to win. Good luck to both fighters, but you know where my heart lies. And he dapped it up with him. And D lost on the cards. So he was rooting for Deontay also. He was rooting for Deontay. I don't know if he feels like that about Fury, but he just picked Fury to win the rematch. He didn't win. So with the money he's putting up, you're getting organic outcomes. You see, that's why Tank don't want to go there. I keep telling y'all that. He's gonna get drug tested. He's gonna get drug tested. He's gonna be held accountable. Ain't gonna be no shenanigans. You ain't gonna have to worry about who walking out first. F around, that'll be the first fight you see Tank walk to the ring at the same time as his opponent. What is your problem? He said, I got 50 mil for you, and you said I want 2 Ferraris. We're gonna get back to these tweets in a second. Salute to Nada86 in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He says, salute Drew, and salute to the mighty LDBC, hashtag LDBC for life, hashtag F the haters. You already know, brother. Much love. Thank you so much. Brilliant work. So he's talking about all those fighters going over there getting their ass kicked in front of a total of 19 people. First of all, I have no idea why you're worried about 19 people being in the audience, because you know what I don't hear? I don't hear any of those fighters complaining about what Turkey's depositing in their bank account. Where's the lie? Where's the lie? Little monkey, where's the lie? They put this up with Stormy says. He's implying Turkey is in trail because he didn't get both decisions over Usyk. Really? Yeah. So Turkey fixing decisions now, but what about Kinahan? Y'all remember him? He's still at large. Remember that? So you bad SpongeBob SquarePants, bad. Come on now. All this talk about what Turkey's doing. I mean, have you heard Tank Davis mention Daniel Kinahan one time? Why? It was none of his business, right? Fine, okay, let's go with that. It's none of his business. It's none of his business, right? What went on this weekend in London was none of Tank's business. Why are you on the Twitter talking crazy? Why? Because you're a jealous, insecure broad. That's what you are. You're a jealous, insecure, immature broad. Can I ask y'all a question as I read the super chat? What grown man goes on a pointless rant over something he had nothing to do with like this? Don't you see women do this? Don't you see women do this? Doesn't he understand there's nothing about Turkey Al-Sheikh that he could insult? And I'm explaining why. It is Sports Talk in that super chat. Much love. He says Tank Davis knows he's only fighting the best dealing with Turkey. That's why his ass is fighting Lamont Roach and Devin Haney's over there. And even the two fairies, Teofimo Lopez and Ryan was over there. Turkey trying to get things done with those clowns. What's this clown doing? Fight Lamont Roach. I bet you pay for it. I bet you pay for it. I bet I won't. They ain't biker salute. I bet I won't. I bet I won't. I see women do this. In what universe did he feel the need to take time? Where does this make sense? There's nothing about Turkey that he can insult. Nothing. First of all, prove me otherwise. Turkey's a real Muslim. Uh-oh. Let's go there. Turkey tried to put love in your hand. You got a problem with Devin Haney? Look, you two Muslim brothers, I will pay you to fight. I got 50 mil. Come to Saudi. Solve it. Devin was like, yeah, I'm with it. This kid says send me 2 Ferraris. Okay? He started this rant. Nobody over there was thinking about Tank. I promise you they wasn't. There was a who's who. Y'all saw the picture. It was a who's who of boxing. Every relevant fighter that we want to see mixing it up was there. This kid is, wherever he is, training for Lamont Roach, a fight that no one other than Tank's fans and Lamont's close friends and family is checking for. And exactly, Mr. Shelton, I hope to God Lamont Roach wins this fight. I'm not watching it. I'm not buying it. An $80 pay-per-view for a fight I ain't asked for. Meanwhile, Turkey's putting on a rematch between Bivol and Beterbiev. And the card is damn good. And this kid over here crying about things that nobody asked him about. No one cares. I'm sorry, his fans care. They don't even know what he's crying about, man. Shut up. Next tweet, he says, he might be out of order, I don't know. Most people built on a dollar sign, no loyalty at all. Anything popping out, DE. Hey, yo. No loyalty? Let's break this down, y'all. Y'all want to break this down? Y'all want to break this down? Let's break this down. He said most people built on the dollar sign. Stop right there. Stop right there. Y'all are prize fighters. You just sat there at your or at your I don't know, press conference sponsored by Temu. Scored on Tubi somewhere. Talking about, I bet you pay for it. I bet you pay for what? You're a prize fighter. Jai Opatai went to Riyadh season, got his money, and then spun the block and went back and got his belt. Turkey wasn't trying to sign you for an extensive amount. BVO, what up? An extensive amount of time. He just said, I got a bag for you to punch Devin in the face. You don't like him, right? Come fight on my card. He didn't say leave PBC. He said, come get your bag. If that's the case, Tank, why is it your man Errol said, I feel like I'm being played? Why is it that Al Heyman, your boy, your man, Al Heyman? When I do that, I do it for a reason. Why did he tell Bud, I'm not letting anyone touch this fight? Why did he tell him that? Why did he tell him that, y'all? I'm not letting anybody touch this fight. Now, true, I think Bud needed the PR person because it was kind of difficult for him to articulate what the conversation was like. But he said some things. I was like, okay. It's like if you're accused of a crime, the reason why you have to lawyer up is because although you may be innocent, you might not be able to articulate yourself properly to the point where you get off. You can get caught up in words and be found guilty and you didn't really do it. That's why I wasn't comfortable with Bud talking about his conversation with Al Heyman. But the truth, don't I say time reveals all truth? The truth came out. Turns out Bud was right. And when Errol put out that tweet, I feel like I'm being played. I said, wait, he feels like he's being played. And Al told Bud, I'm not letting anyone near this fight. And then here comes Floyd Mayweather. King, what up, King? Tells Floyd Mayweather. Well, Floyd Mayweather comes and tells us that fight's not happening until I say it's happening. Rob, what up, Rob? I was like, wait, hold on. Why everyone got their hands in the cookie jar? This was an opportunity for Tank Davis to get money directly with no middleman. Because every time I turn around, built on a dollar sign, you were in pink furs that are probably worth $3,000. You were in jeans that are worth thousands of dollars. Sneakers, jewelry, shades, hats. You're paying that woman to braid your hair at least $1,000 or more. You're wearing about $8,000 and still look like a bum, but whatever. And you want to talk about people being built on a dollar sign? You little monkey. This is why I call him a little monkey. This is why. Now, let's get to the no loyalty at all. Anything popping, y'all dick eat. That's all your fans, dude. That's every last one of your fans. Whether they're 16 or 60. 8 to 80, dumb, crippled, and crazy. Hello, shout out to Big Daddy Kane. No loyalty? You're not even loyal to your religion. You're not even loyal to your religion. Just tattoo haram somewhere on your body. I know there's like not that much space. Put it on your face. Haram. Put it on your face. Tattoo that on your forehead. Don't play with me. Tattoo haram on your forehead, dude. This space. Put it on your neck, on your jaw. No loyalty? Are you loyal to your community? You should have never put that word in there, little monkey. Are you loyal to your community? Word is the block that you bought, you sold it already. I ain't investigating because I ain't even want to deal with it. Oh, salute, Jose. I want to know more information about that. Loyalty? Loyalty. Remove that word from your entire vocabulary, dude. And your vocabulary is limited. Loyalty? You gotta be kidding me, dude. You gotta be kidding me. You worship the dollar. You're not loyal to your religion, not loyal to your community. Seems to me you're hell-bent on not breaking bread with Devin. Where is your loyalty? Who you talking about? Al? That's trauma bonding one-on-one. People are loyal to the people that abuse them. You wanna know what I'm talking about? Man, go sign up to my Patreon. I broke that down in my video. It's about an hour long, almost an hour long. He says, and also, anything popping, y'all DE. Right, that's your fan base. You're popping right now. Right now. I keep telling y'all, man, these Tank fans remind me of the Mike Tyson fans in the 80s. He could beat the world. He could beat Ali. He beat Frazier. He beat Foreman. He beat Norton. He beat everybody. He beat your mama, your daddy, your uncles, your older brothers, everybody in the NFL, and on the same night. And at my young age, I was like, yo, man, listen, who's that dude, that angry looking dude with the flat top at Cruiserweight? Vander Holyfield, he said he's coming to heavyweight to specifically whoop Mike's ass. And all of my friends laughed at me. I said, no, seriously. This is in the 80s, y'all. Aaron, what up, Aaron? King Breezy, salute if I missed you. And everyone said I was crazy. Well, NBA D Nice, salute. I'm just going to skip past the Buster Douglas debacle because they've made excuses for that kid. We'll jump straight to the Holyfield situation. After Holyfield whooped his ass and stopped him, you saw excuses. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. This is one of my best friends in life since like 1980, 1981, right here. He was one of the brothers that he could tell you. I was the only cat around the way saying, Evander gonna whoop this kid's ass. This is before puberty, y'all. I said that. And the funny part was, after Evander whooped his ass, the excuse was, oh, well, Mike was locked up. I said he wasn't doing hard time. Evander had heart problems. He was on the 700 Club praying to Jesus, and they were calling him crazy. They said Mike is gonna mollywop him in 1 or 2 rounds. He's gonna have a heart attack in the ring. I said, nah, Evander's gonna stop him. Remember when Buster Douglas whooped his ass? They said, oh, nah, he wasn't training and, he was goofing around. I said, look, that's his fault. I wasn't in Japan. I wasn't in his room. I don't know what he was doing, but hey, man, I'm not making it up, y'all. See? This is my guy. By the way, y'all, this is Mike Biggs' cousin, my best friend. That's how I know Mike Biggs. We all go back to like 5th grade. Mike Biggs boxing. This is his cousin right here. I met Mike Biggs through him. I told y'all don't know what's what on here. It's my brother right here. I was the only cat around the way like, nah, y'all bugging. Evander gonna whoop his ass, bro. I'm telling y'all. Delano, salute. Man, this is real. And the reason why I'm bringing up Mike Tyson is because Tank Davis fans are cut from the history. History has a funny way of repeating itself. In fact, when they asked Mike Tyson, they said, do you see Tank Davis? You see a lot of yourself in Tank? He said, well, a lot of the things outside the ring as far as getting arrested and stuff, but y'all better hope Tank is different from Mike. First of all, Mike, bro, I don't want to try and ish on Mike, but I'm telling the truth. These are things that when you're a kid, you don't really pay attention to. Mike Tyson, I told y'all, in 2 years, he fought like 22 times or something. I showed y'all the box rec. And all you remember is he's knocking out all of these dudes, but it's like, wait, hold on now. Who was that though? His first official win to me was Trevor Burbick. But dialed it back for a minute. Who stopped the KO streak? James Tillis. We laugh at Mitch Green, but when they fought in the ring, Mike didn't stop him. Mike didn't stop him. In other words, you learned back then, if you paid attention, when Mike fought people that fought back, he looked normal. And Mike was not trash in the ring. He was very gifted. But there was a way to beat Mike. And I was saying it. And I said, Evander Holyfield, he got that kryptonite. And low-key, Don King wasn't trying to make that fight. That's how they ended up in Japan. We're going to grab these M's, beating up Buster Douglas, and that ain't work out. You caught Buster on the wrong night. His mama died while he was in camp. That man was on a mission. And at the end of the day, James was 6'4". He was like 230 pounds that night with like an 80-inch reach. And he was tagging Mike with that jab, something crazy. We could debate whether, we could debate whether the count was long or whatever. But it happened. Guess what? Guess what never happened? The rematch. Mike never ran it back. Weird, right? Right. Let's see why I said in prime for prime, Deontay Wilder would have knocked the shit out of Mike Tyson. 6'7" with power, punching downward. Or that leaping forward with rights and lefts, he would just tie him up. And they're the same weight. Mike wasn't the heaviest. They're the same weight. Oh, no, D would have. Yes, he would have. That's just my opinion. I don't ever happen, but that's just my opinion. I know what Mike Tyson's kryptonite is, like I know what Tank Davis' kryptonite is. Now we're gonna get back to Tank. So he says, anything popping, y'all dicky, that's your fans, young man. Monkey, that's your fans. Because when you go away, so will they. And they need to go. I wanted the flow modes to go away, they're gone. Thank you. I want the pack cars to go away, they're gone. Thank you. Flat boy, what up? I need the tankaholics to vanish. Go away, man. Go away. No one's checking for y'all. Get out of here, man. Let's go to the next slide. Money F's a lot of people. Wow. So Logan Woosley on the Twitter says, facts, he's just a rich fan trying to flex on the whole fight game by throwing money at everybody. Whack as F. What's the problem with a rich fan getting fights done? I ain't gonna stay on that slide too long. Let me ask y'all a question. What's the matter with a rich fan? KG in the building. Usual suspects in the building. Salute, Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. Yo, what's the problem with a rich fan? Isn't that what we wanted? Somebody with an endless bag just to get fights. Yo, Turkey put on fights that if he had not stepped in, those fights wouldn't have happened. If there was no Turkey out of Sheik, we'd have never saw Jared Anderson get his ass whooped. He'd still be fighting top 30 guys, and we'd be getting milked. You know what I'd be saying? Yeah, he's winning, but I can't gauge him. That's what I'd be saying about Jared Anderson right now. Yeah, it looks good. He talks, got the earrings and all that stuff, so he's eye-appealing outside the ring to these kids that are into that. But he's beating them guys I know he's going to beat. I need to see him tested. Who's a good step-up fight for him? That's what we'd be talking about. And I'd still be saying, hey, man, I don't like how he looked at in spots with the Prince Charles Martin fight. I need to see him fight someone that fights back. And I'd have a handful of people saying, I agree with you. And I have the other half saying, nah. He had a little bit of off night. He still won, man. You overreacting, blah, 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 blah. Cool. When Turkey came in and said, yo, you want to get this bag? Fight Martin Bakoli. Myself, I think BFTB, 78, and Stormy was like, does Jared have another gear that we don't know about? Because I don't know about this fight. If he goes in there and beats Bakoli, that's impressive. But Bakoli's no joke. Okay. Nobody in America knew that. They didn't know until they watched that fight. Y'all remember pinball machines? Who's my age? That was Jared. Bing, 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 bing. Come on now. Congo strong. Congo strong. Put him on his ass. And now I can look at that and say, he is who I thought he was. And it's not disrespectful. What do you think I mean when I say, yo, look, some of these fighters you celebrate, but I need to be able to gauge them. How do you gauge a fighter? When he fights his contemporaries. How many times I told you, I can't gauge Tank. Oh, well, Drew, hey, man, what he did to Frank Martin, I'm not giving him that. You know why I'm not giving him that? Well, first of all, you already called me a hater, so I'm not going to give him that. Number two, Frank was drained. Oh, but that's his fault. Well, cool. Cool. But he was drained. He was drained. I told y'all, I know someone that was in his camp. I called him directly. I said, yo, what's going on? He was like, yeah, he ain't look good on the scales, but he should be all right tomorrow, but he ain't look good today on the scales. Oh! So I ain't gonna give it to you. I ain't got to, because I'm a hater. I ain't got to. Fight someone on the level. Look, there's no living down, because before he fought Frank Martin, he turned down the $50 million to fight Devin and Saudi. I can't unsee that. Sid marking that super chat salute. He said, salute, Drew. I'm so sick of Tank and all of the talent, but his mind is messed up. And here's the funny part. I never said Tank was trash. Never said Tank can't fight. I just want to be, he's far enough in the game where I want to see him fight all of his contemporaries. I can't gauge him. I can't. That was his choice. Lost in the jungle, salute, brother. Freedom's March, my brother, in that super chat, he said, yo, stay on this fool and his baby gobblers next. Support the real ones on this space, y'all. Hit the like button and play Tetris in the chat, man. Salute to you, Freedom's March. Keep putting out content, man. Salute to you, good brother. Thank you so much. Abdullah, what up, brother? Oh, yeah, Abdullah, yeah. Lewis's height and reach was a problem for Mike. And what happened when he beat his ass? What did they say? Oh, well, Mike was old and past it. Man, all those men are the same age. They were all the same age. I stand by that. Deontay Wilder versus Mike Tyson, prime for prime. Deontay launches him. He launches him. 6'7", punching downward. Gary, what up, Gary? He launches him. Don't care. It's a fantasy fight. We'll never see it. But I knew for years what gave Mike a problem. The first thing that gave Mike a problem was someone wasn't scared of him. He actually fought him. Lewis wasn't scared of him. Evander wasn't scared of him. Buster Douglas wasn't scared of him. Mitch Green wasn't scared of him. Yeah, Gary, he 40 million for, wow. So boxing game, I don't know who this person is. He says, I'm sorry, bro, but you fell off. So he's coming at Tank. So the little monkey says, my last fight, I got about 40 mil. Fall off that. But wait a minute. Wait a minute, y'all. Did y'all peep? Renee, what up? Now, did you peep? Box Game says, sorry, bro, you fell off. Tank responds to a fan now. Now he's arguing with fans. Right? Now, KG, no, you're not lying. You're not lying. You're not lying. The names I just fired off gave Mike problems. And yeah, but you're not lying, KG. You're not lying. You're not lying at all. I agree with that. So Tank says, my last fight, I got about 40 mil. Hold off that, Budissi, right? But if you go back here, which one? Most people built on that dollar sign. No loyalty at all. Anything popping, y'all icky.
What?
But then you go back here, right? Most people built on that dollar sign. What's he flexing on the box game right here?
What?
So you're flexing your cheddar when it's convenient. That's what you're doing? That's what we doing here? That's what we doing, Ticky Tank? That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Let me upload a couple of more of these slides here real quick. Let me upload these real quick. Give me a second, y'all. This is hilarious. Give me 1 second, y'all. See if that comes back. All right, cool. So now he's throwing money after saying now he's flexing on average people who want to see him fight his contemporaries by talking about money. You see what I'm saying? All you got to do is let these clowns talk. That's all you got to do. Let them talk. Go to the next slide. Look at this. Boss Vaughn says he mad N-words moving on with the sport and their career and waiting on him. He's saying taking his feelings because cats ain't thinking about it. So Tank responds, laugh out loudly. They have to go over there to make money and still do. I sell where I'm from. Itch, America. Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Kari, what up? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Time out. I sell where I'm from. Okay? You see why I'm going to pay attention to the sales this time around? You see why? Wait, hold on. Oh. Just messing. Thank you. Thank you. That's all it is, Gary. Mansa Musa, my brother, salute. That's it. That's it right there. That's it right there. It's it. The sport is moving. If whatever time he has left in the sport, y'all know the man is ill. We need to appreciate what he's doing right now, because as a supporter of the sport, he's getting things done. He offered. Why is Tank acting like he didn't offer him an opportunity? Money wasn't the issue. Why is Tank focused on the bread, by the way? He's focused on the bread. He brought up money. You're a prize fighter. You're not supposed to do this for free. Which is why all that tough guy talk that Tank is somebody, I'll slap you when I see you. Tank is a liar. Remember when he told Ryan Garcia, yo, I'm out here, and Banks, what up? I'm out here, justifying you winning. If I find out you cheat, if I find out you cheated, I'm gonna F you up. Ryan said, I didn't cheat, but we can run it back. Well, Ryan was found guilty by the New York State Athletic Commission, and VADA caught his ass. 2 people caught his ass, by the way. I don't know what this obsession is with VADA being a problem. I don't know. Because it must mean the New York State Athletic Commission is messed up too, right? Mark Hastings, salute. Oh, I don't know, Renee. Tank is little. He's a little dude. But to me, he is. Ridiculous. This is ridiculous. The money he's complaining about, that everyone's going to get, it was offered to him. So what kind of moral stand are you taking by refusing Saudi money? What are you saying? It's all tainted over there? Is that what you're saying? My brother, the Do Better podcast, Theo Coop in the building. Do Better squad, salute, good brother. Go subscribe to the Do Better podcast. Thoroughly entertaining over there. That's the fam right there. Black Martial Arts Society, my brother, salute. I am True Man in that super chat. They said Tank made a total of 40 million versus Ryan. How did he make the same versus Frank? That's the number they just play with, brother. They're liars. But they could always show the proof. They could always show the proof. But over here, when have anyone here in the chat, have y'all ever heard me debate money, revenue generated on my platform? You've never heard it. That's not what I do. But now, since Tank wants to be on that, and his fans want to be on that, hey, multiply this seat, carry the 1, 8 cents on a Coca-Cola, and a penny off a hot dog, and Tank made on the back end $5 million up front. I heard that. When the money was accumulated at the end, he ended up with 40 million. Could be, I don't know. But in Twitter, he's firing shots at the fighters over there for chasing money. Meanwhile, they're all prize fighters. But chasing money. But meanwhile, he's saying, I make money here in America. Well, if somebody can't be the rock star that you are in America, are you blaming them for saying, yo, look, my highest payday prior to a Riyadh season card was probably $300,000. Turkey's offering me 1.2. I'm going for that. You're gonna knock that guy for going for that? Or a woman? The man has real money, and it's so immature and insecure. These cats are now talking about, oh, Turkey almost out of business. He's spending the bag. That man has endless money. Number one. Number two, why do you care? Why do you care? He could blow all the money in Saudi for all I care. I walk away from the situation and say, yo, man, for a little while, I had some great boxing. I don't know about their politics. It's none of my business. I don't know about how he runs his country. It's none of my business. Because we're watching boxing, right? Right. Now, cats want to get deep and talk about the integrity and the poor Muslims over there. You look, that's a whole other conversation. But if that is the case, then you can say that about a lot of sports. Back all the way out. For example, don't be a UK fan talking about how racist Saudi is and how they treat people. Dogs, I watch soccer. Well, I don't watch it, but I've seen a documentary on soccer fans. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. Especially how they treat black people. I've seen video of them throwing bananas on the field when they played an African team. Throwing bananas on the field. What do you think that was? All of a sudden, you have some moral stance. Jermaine, what up? You have some moral stance when it comes to this? But Tank is just pretty much insulting all of his all the people in his boxing fraternity, because boxing is a big fraternity. He's basically insulting all the people in the goddamn fraternity. That's what he's doing. Yours truly, salute. And mind you, this whole tweet situation is unprovoked. I asked y'all, because I'm not on Twitter, I asked y'all for y'all help. Did somebody bait him into this? I don't know. So as it stands right now, this is unprovoked. He just saw those guys over there shining, and it was everybody, heavyweights, light heavyweights. What is his beef with Jao Patai? He didn't say his name. But guys like Jao Patai, who's out here fighting his contemporaries and getting it done. What is his beef with a guy like Danny Dubois? Who the boxing world damn near turned their back on him 4 years ago. He literally had to get his respect back in the ring, fighting on Don King's cards, tearing up his kneecap. Or I'm sorry, not his meniscus. I forgot. He tore something in the fight and didn't complain. Finally got the AJ fight and proved not only was I whipping this guy's ass and sparring and knocking him out, I'm gonna do it on a pro setting. And everybody was against him. And he slept AJ. And the man still don't have 100% of his respect. While he's over there getting things done, and he's in the UK, he's a UK fighter. While he's over there getting it done, they still talking about Fury versus AJ, and both of those fools coming off of losses. I'm talking about people getting things done. And Turkey says, I got the bag. Do you really want to fight your contemporary? Some are like, yes. Some are like, I don't know. What's it worth to me? And then you got Tank. 50 mil, Tank. Send me 2 Ferraris. Because you're loyal to who? Your fans? Al Heyman, trauma bonding. Don't tell me someone ain't tossed his kid's salad. Man. You sell in America, then Saudi, it's going to be a level playing field. You're going to get all the money that you request, and you might get stopped. You might lose. I said might. But the fact that you didn't gamble on yourself tells me everything I need to know about you as a competitor. I don't believe you. You're full of shit. So Benji says, Turkey is the savior of boxing, deal with it. So now, and I see a Ukraine flag there, so now he's trolling Tank. And Tank is easily manipulated. He tells him to shut up. He says, Turkey ain't ish, shut up, D-eater. Turkey ain't ish, dig your hole, man. Dig your hole, because I'm telling you right now, if Al Heyman falls in place and says, yo, Turkey, you know what? I have a roster. You got to get these guys work. The way we used to do business with Floyd, we're paying guys a little bit up front and promising them money on the back end. That's not working anymore, especially since you got in the business. So I have a roster full of guys. Pay those guys, but put them in great fights. And now the PBC, imagine if his top rank fell in place, Queensberry fell in place, Matchroom fell in place, right? What happens if the PBC falls in place? And he sends all his fighters to Riyadh season. You're going to start seeing a lot of strange things. The first thing, you're going to see those guys active. They're not going to be complaining about money. That's going to be over with. The second thing is, you might start seeing guys that you never thought would see lose on a level in which they're going to lose. You might start seeing that. You might. The old term, put up or shut up. And just think about this. Riyadh season, we're getting these matchups. Tank is giving you Lamont Roach. And I'm not disrespecting Lamont Roach. I hope he knocks Tank's head off. We need that. What I'm saying is, Tank had a choice, A-side. He had a choice. His choice was what? Fighting a guy that fights at 130. And now, threatening to call VADA because not only he's fighting this guy at 130, the guy at 130 saying, I'm going to knock Tank out. Now he wants VADA involved. You see what I mean about this little monkey? You see what I mean? You see? And now he want to violate Turkey. Go on and burn that bridge. Go ahead, bro. I'm good. He says they want to act like this guy is good for boxing when he not good at ish. If so, he not building the people where he from. This guy knows ish about boxing at all. I'm reading it how it's written. And this who they turned into? All D-eaters. So he's insulting all the Saudis that support the Saudi prince. He's assaulting the real boxing supporters who are saying all we want are competitive fights that are not dragged out. The war report, salute. He says he's eating sausage. Bro. And Kondo, I said the same thing. I think he's scared of Lamont. The way he acted, now he want to call VADA? You know VADA? Didn't you say it wasn't no good? Now you want to call VADA? That's why he deleted the tweet. My brother 503 says he sounds like a bitter baby mama with 5 kids on government assistance. Hello. Renee said, I hate Ebonic tweets. I have trouble reading this. I really need to go get a real urban dictionary. Look how he spelled, oh my God. Look how he spelled turning, y'all. Go ahead and read that. Y'all see that? Look how he spelled turning, y'all. Yeah, comment. He want to call VADA on Lamont Roach, bro. And then took down the tweet. What? He ain't got fat fingers. This who they turning to? Y'all see this? You can't make this, bro. Go, hold on. Godfather, where you at, Godfather?
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
It's right there in front of you. Peanut King, nice name, by the way. Tank is from Sandtown in Baltimore. If you're not from there, you wouldn't understand. I don't, brother. I don't. I spoke slang, what we call it. Y'all call it Ebonics. I spoke slang when I was out the house. When I was in the house, my parents made sure I spoke proper English. I couldn't say, I don't know, in front of my parents. They'd be like, excuse me? No, sorry, I don't know. I could be like, I don't know. Like one word, I don't know. Who did that? Both of them. What? I'm sorry, both of them. Not both of them. I spoke proper English in my household. It's second nature to me. I could turn it off and on when I'm around some friends and, whatever. I'd literally get punched in the face. You can't be talking like you're from, the hood. Peanut King, you're not saying anything that I don't already know. Andrew 100, my brother, salute. Peanut King, you ain't got to bring the conversation there. I'm almost 50 years old, brother. I understand. But you got millions of dollars and you're flexing with bread, and then you're flexing with bread. I'm talking about Tank now. He flexes his bread by how he dresses, which is ridiculous, right? He leads with money when it's convenient, then rips real fighters who are getting things done to get the money, right? With that money, he can't even further his education. You want to be out here like this? His parents aren't to blame anymore. He's an adult and he's a father himself. He don't want to fix himself? He don't want to fix himself? He don't, because he thinks he's made it. But look how he spelt right there. Detroit, BC in the building, salute. Third gang boss, salute. This is comical. There's no excuse now. When you're grown, you know what your faults is. If you want to further your education, you do it. There's been some NBA players that cut their education short to go to the draft to make money to take care of family and friends, and they went back to school. I think y'all remember Irvin Johnson? I think he came out the draft early, But then he went back to finish his education. I respect that. One second. I'm gonna get back to my show. It says, but he put the work in. I thought he knocked out all them guys by his. All right, do me a favor, Peanut King. Just sit back and enjoy the show for me. All right, brother? I appreciate you. I appreciate you. He McCall says Steph Curry did it. Yeah, see, I didn't know that. Mercies. Brother Oddfellow said, promote Mercies. Yo, listen, man. Here's the funny part. Oh, J.R. Smith did the same thing. You see, I respect that. T-Dog, salute. I respect that. They want to further themselves. You ain't got all this bread, man. Further your education so you ain't got to talk like that. Calm down. Islam is the way of peace. Why are you crashing out on Twitter, man? Why are you crashing out on Twitter like this? You could bait this dude with a tweet. He's going back and forth with fans, and he's insulting every fighter, everyone in every division that was over there on the red carpet. He insulted all of them. They want to act like this guy is good for boxing when he not good. And all right, I'm gonna read it slow. They want to act like this guy good for boxing when he not good at ish. If so, why he not building the people where he from? This should be a question mark after from, but whatever. This guy knows ish about boxing at all. And this how you know Tank is mad while he's texting or tweeting. Because he's typing in caps. He's misspelling words. There's no oh my God. There's no punctuation. Oh my God. All right. Next slide. This is incredible. Okay. Says why they didn't invite everybody. Oh God, I gotta read this slow, y'all. Why they didn't invite everybody, but they invited people they deal with. Deal W. F out of here. Stop eating. Look at the little rat thinking he came up on something. Eddie, talking about Eddie Hearn. Now tell them all fight each other since they have a heavy roster. You idiot. You idiot. You ever heard of something called, I don't know, in-house fights? Now Tank is saying, tell them to all fight each other. Listen. Number one, they don't have to. We just had something called 5 versus 5. Queensberry versus Matchroom. And Queensberry with the clean sweep. It happened. But by the way, isn't the term opposite sides of the street a problem in the boxing community when we're talking? Don't we hate that? Don't we hate that? Oh, he can't fight him. He's a matchroom fighter. Steve L, the match, salute. He's a sad little niglet. Absolutely. Peanut King, you understood this? I had to read it like 4 times. So let me get this straight. Top Rank, Tim Bradley had to sign with Top Rank to fight Manny Pacquiao like 100 times. Isn't in-house fighting a problem in boxing? The term opposite sides of the street, that's a problem. right? That's a problem, right? I thought that was a problem. But here's the deal. Whether you're Queensberry, Top Rank, or Matchroom, whether you have two rivals on the same roster or on opposite rosters, Turkey can settle the discussion about money so that everybody's happy. And we as supporters just get the fight. Peanut King, I'm really about to block you. You're really not understanding the point of this live stream. You can't name anybody that could beat Tank. You know why? Because Tank's not fighting you. There's your answer. And that's not what this is about. It's absolutely not what this is about. And you call this boss talk, I call this illiterate nigga babble. That's what I call this. Illiterate nigga babble. Because everybody was over there. A who's who of boxing was over there. And Tank is supposed to be here training to fight somebody that nobody asked for. Not even you, Peanut King. You can't tell me you asked him to fight Lamar Roach. You're going to pay money to see it. I'm not. I didn't ask for that. And when you're the A side, you're supposed to be calling to fight your contemporaries. Errol did it. He cleaned up his side of the street. He came for Bud. He kept his word. Because the answer is, I don't know who beats Tank. Exactly, War Report. It's a roasted peanut. And we won't know. Because Tank ain't doing anything. That's what this is about. And he wants to get mad at Turkey for removing the excuses. What's the problem? He was over on Top Rank. Don't tell me that Top Rank can't work with PBC. Wilder Fury. That happened. Don't tell me these people can't work together. Kamara, my brother, what up? It's possible. What Turkey did, he doubled and tripled down. Gio James, Bronx on deck. He said, money, I got that. Put on the fights. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. How much he want? 5 million? Got that. How much he want? 3.4 was his last fight. We'll give him 5 too. You ain't got to worry about back-end money, none of that. Tank's on here saying, hey, man, I made 40 mil my last fight. Turkey said, I got 50 for you. That's 10 million more than what you made. I got 50. Come down to Saudi. Fight Devin. Tank said no. Devin ain't say no. Tank said no. I don't care how you spin it. I don't care how much word salad and sauce you put on it. That's what happened. Dudes could come in here and try and say, oh, well, you know, Devin was tied up and he didn't say anything until Tank was tied. I don't want to hear it. At any point, the A side could have stopped what he was doing. I've seen how many times y'all heard people getting paid step aside money? Who's the dude that knocked out Sergey Kovalev, the Spanish brother? What's his name? Intelligent Savage, salute. He was paid step aside money like 3 or 4 times. And then when Kovalev finally fought him, he got stopped. He stopped Kovalev. What was his name? I forgot his name. Black Gun Owners Magazine, salute. Alito Alvarez, him. He was paid step aside money like 3 times. And then when they finally fought, he beat the shit out of KK Kovalev. So whatever Tank felt he had lined up, once Turkey said 50 mil, I got you, why did this nigga say, I want to send me 2 Ferraris? Now, Peanut, you mentioned something about not being from Baltimore, not understanding. Obviously, you're from there. What's worth more? 2 Ferraris or $50 million? to fight a guy that you just know that he's gonna beat already? Stop it. Stop it. This ain't the page for that, Peanut. I'm letting you rock. Nobody blocked him, right? Good. Which one is more? 2 Ferraris? Or 50 mil? Now watch this. Let's say the 50 mil was really 25. He got blocked and timed out? Oh, nah. No, unblock him. I want to see what he had to say. If you can, unblock him, please. Giving him a chance. Right, when you come off time or whatever the hell, you come off time, I trust my wrenches. But when you come off time out and you feel like talking, you can answer that. Oh, Michelle, thank you. But I trust all my wrenches. Sometimes we trigger happy. It's okay. But that's just to let you know. So you're not dead yet. Those weren't headshots. So now what he wants is Eddie Hearn, all the fighters to fight each other, man. Company's been doing that for years. What do you think a PBC card is? Those are in-house fights. A top rank card. Those are in-house fights. Queensberry, same thing. Matchroom, same thing. Turkey is the golden ticket. Wait a minute, who's complaining about bread? Oh yeah, you went to his channel? There's nothing there? When did he make his channel? Because that might be a bigger channel just wanting to talk to me. They just want my attention. Y'all know how that go. I know how that go. Top rank events, matchroom events, those are all in-house fights. So what are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? 355, salute. What are you talking about? This dude just spilled out on managers, promoters, and fighters. But here's the thing. Everybody over there high-fiving, having a good time, sealing deals, telling each other, man, just keep winning, and we'll meet up as long as Turkey's funding this. Hey, let's get it done. And Tank, who was not there, who was not invited, who should be in training, worried about Lamar Roach. When he did speak on Lamar Roach, he's talking about calling VADA. When he asked for an opinion, no, he wasn't asked for an opinion about what they're doing in London. He brought in an opinion that no one asked for, and he's dragging not only Turkey, but he's dragging everybody over there, including his boyfriend, Ryan. Ryan Garcia, who blamed Perfect Amino and Supercarb as to why he popped dirty for Ostarine and Ashwagandha forever? Remember that? But that was a ghost account? It was one of those accounts that was made like last month. Oh, that was obviously somebody that want to talk to me. So, whatever. I'm important to them. I'm trying to talk about the facts here. I'm trying to talk boxing here, and they just want to talk to me. Big Joe Townsend in the building, salute. I'm trying to talk boxing and address this foolishness, and they want to talk to me. They don't want to talk real boxing. They don't want to go to Stormy's channel and have a discussion about boxing. I'm just pointing out this foolishness about Tank, because this isn't boxing. This is foolishness. Real boxing is what Stormy puts out every morning on the premieres. Real boxing talk is us talking about or talking to the future Hall of Famer, Brandon Figueroa. If missed it this past Sunday, LDBC Strong, go and watch it. I've been that refreshed talking to a boxer in a long time. I'm a huge supporter of this kid now. I was already a supporter. Now I'm a huge supporter of Brandon Figueroa. That kid's talented. He has his head straight. He has a strong family upbringing. He has a connection to his people. What is there not to? He's an exciting fighter. What is there not to like about Brandon Figueroa? What is there not to like about Brandon Figueroa? I'm rooting for that young man. And I said, Brandon, what you doing? He said, I'm gonna go home and play some video games. Man, don't get no more. He's not walking around with gold chains on Twitter every 5 minutes, being disrespectful, being a turncoat to his people. Get out of here. That was refreshing. That was like after you ate your favorite meal, you're like, oh, that was great. That's how I felt when the interview was over with Brandon. And shout out to Trick Notes. That was all him. I'm Team Figueroa over here. And what? Exactly, Jose. Exactly, MXC. He's a God-fearing man. And you know what's great? There's nothing insecure about that young man. Now look at his temperament. Go watch the interview with Brandon that we did this past Sunday, and then look at the Tank tweet. Listen to how Brandon was talking, and then listen to how Tank talks. And I know Tank ain't have the best upbringing with his parents or whatever. But look, you grown now, bro. Fix that. That shit embarrassing. Oh, he's not going live this morning? I can't stay. I got to go to the plantation. He's high-fiving Ryan Garcia. Supercar over there on the right. Perfect Amino there on the left. Asha Wakanda over there up top. He blamed those three things as to why he popped dirty. All three of those companies said, nope, not us. You might want to shut the F up before you get sued for lying. That's the guy that Tank aligned himself with. Boy, you don't believe me? That's okay. Why is he in tune with Ryan so much? I don't know. In my opinion, trauma bonding. This cat aligns himself with Ryan Garcia, who's a proven cheater. More on him tomorrow. That guy's caught out of his mind. And that's who Tank Davis aligned himself with. But if he doesn't, and you're an unconditional fan like Peanut, then there's no help for you. And I just need you guys away from me. That's the type of time I'm on. You can like how he fights, you can like how he knocks out people you know he's going to beat. You're a fan of him. You're not a fan of boxing. My thing is just don't challenge me on anything that I'm saying. Because, sure will, my brother, salute. My opinions come from a place of facts. comes from a place of facts. And I get in depth on my Patreon. Yes, I'm plugging my Patreon. It's pinned at the top, both my channels. We Titan on Patreon, We Titan LLC. And I break down what I believe is going on or what went on. You trauma bond to your abuser. It's something else. Now, the reason why you see the monkey there is from a movie called Betterman. About a singer named Robbie Williams. He's a real singer. Look him up. And he's CG animated as a chimpanzee. And he did this movie because he felt less evolved than other people. And this guy's a rock star, but when he looks in the mirror, he feels less evolved. And that's a complex. Straight duck, salute. That's a complex. That's a complex. That's a Napoleon complex. That's an inferiority complex. That's insecurities. It's everything. And that's Tank Davis. So Jay Smitty says, I'm happy Tank not on his knees for Turkey like your favorite fighter. All this hate because Haney got whooped. Jeez. Well, put Haney aside. Put Haney aside. How many fighters over there? Don't block Jim. Don't drop Jay Smitty. Don't block him at all, please. Jay Smitty, let me ask you a question. Never mind Devin. Who else was over there? I'll give you time to respond. You typed a lot there. Jay Smitty, who else was over there? Who else was over there? Unblock him. Kondo, unblock him. Unblock him. Yeah, he's a real channel. He's a real channel. And he's trying real hard. But boxing is not your thing, I can tell. Right, I'm on your channel right now, Jay Smitty. I'm up to having this discussion with you. I want to see how much you know about boxing. I'm on your page right now. You got videos like, is Dwight Howard a victim of allegedly not living in his truth? You're talking about Jada. This is from a year ago. You talking about, you one of those channels. You talking about DJ Academics. Okay. All right, so you trying. You got 58 subs. Maybe you can make a name for yourself because you here for some reason. Unblock him. I'm gonna wait on you. I got a few more minutes here. When you come back, Smitty, answer my question. My question to you, Jay Smitty, since you referred to Devin getting on his hands and knees, you went straight for Devin, as if he was the only fighter over there. You come off a timeout, what is that, like 86 seconds or whatever? I don't know what it is. How long is he timed out for? I'm really interested. $86,000. Jesus Christ. How does that, okay, how does this work? If I throw him a wrench real quick, will he be able to talk? Just 86,000 seconds? Jesus Christ. So if I throw him a wrench, he'll be able to talk? All right. I'm gonna throw you a temporary wrench. Jay Smitty, type something. You're a wrench now. Type something. Type something, Jay. Jay Smitty, type something. I ain't gonna be here much longer. I got stuff to do. I have a day job. I'm not rich off this YouTube thing. They made sure of that. I make some money. I make good money, but it ain't retirement money. Get it twisted. Jay Smitty, type something, bro. You're a wrench now. Type something, bro. Hurry up. Okay, you're not blocked now. So let me ask you a question, brother. All right, you had something to say about Devin Haney, and you made a reference to him being on his knees. So you have already revealed yourself to be a hater of Devin Haney. I don't even want to get into why you hate him because I really don't care. You said a lot of fighters and promoters over there too. So Tank wasn't specific, right? You saw my all the fighters and promoters over there, right? Cool. Jay Smitty, why were you concerned about Devin over everybody else over there? Please explain. And don't block him, y'all. Please explain. And I'm engaging with you. I took your wrench. I just want to get you talking again. You said it was a lot of fighters over there. Hold on. I was discussing Ryan and his drug problem and how we relied on companies. Wasn't discussing Haney. We know what he did to Haney. Haney was the victim in that situation. And you're a black man, right? Interesting, because Ryan's over there too. Tiafimo's over there too. With Jay Smitty, black man, you went straight for Devin Haney. Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Michael Fleming, salute. Why'd you do that? Don't block him, y'all. Why'd you do that? You see what I mean, family? This is about Tank having a meltdown. A monkey meltdown. He insulted Turkey Al-Sheikh and every fighter over there. So Jay Smitty says Haney and Ryan connected. I feel that way about all American fighters over there. All American fighters over there? There's a list. Those British fighters, African fighters, and Tank wasn't specific. He didn't say Devin Haney. He said everybody over there in Turkey. Why did you go to Devin Haney? Jay Smitty, is Ryan Garcia a cheater? Let's start there. And I'm going to twist Ryan's head off tomorrow. But is Ryan Garcia a cheater? Yes or no? Yes or no? Is Ryan Garcia a cheater? Yes or no? That's all I want to know. You're being respectful, so I'm being respectful. We're having oh yeah, Ryan's a cheater. Right. Who did he cheat? Stay with me. Who did he cheat? Who did he cheat? Just put the name, brother. Who did he cheat? It's on you, brother. Don't take that long to type a name. I just said type the name. Don't type an explanation. Just type the name. There's only one name he cheated. Dave Bean in that super chat. He says, keep punching, Drew. I'm on a job. Salute. Oh, you're making a comment based on Tank hate. Wait a minute. So he cheated Devin Haney. For in defense of Tank, you attack Devin Haney? To attack Devin Haney is to defend Ryan Garcia, my man. You see, black man, you're doing things you don't even realize you're doing it because you have unconditional love for Tank. And this, what Turkey was doing in London, had nothing to do with Tank. had nothing to do with him. When Tank jumps on Twitter and starts assaulting Turkey and every fighter over there, nobody over there was thinking about him. Cortez, what up? See what I mean? So you know Ryan's a cheater. To defend Ryan is to defend Tank. In your eyes. To defend Ryan is to defend a cheater. But because I'm sitting, now let me ask you a question, Jay Smitty. Is it hate when I'm telling the truth about Tank? When did I lie on Tank on this broadcast? You're not defending Ryan at all. Why'd you go to Devin instead of Ryan? Because Ryan was over there. And so was Teofimo Lopez, and both of those motherfuckers called us niggas. Jay Smitty. He called Tank a little monkey when you went straight to Devin. As if Devin was the only person over there. So you can hate Tank, but Teofimo Lopez called him whichever monkey wants to get a banana. Called him a monkey. But you went straight to Devin. And Teofimo was in Saudi. I mean, in London. But you went straight to Devin? Why? Why, Jay? Why'd you do that? I'm talking to you, black man. Why'd you do that? See what I mean? Do you get it, Jay? Do you understand? This is a learning moment for you. He says, Tank saying fighters need to go over there because they can't sell over here. I agree with him. It's killing American boxing, bringing all fights over there. Jay Smitty, how long have you been watching boxing? First of all, how old are you and how long have you been watching boxing? Because you're really not answering my question. And let me ask you a question. Even when this country was founded, y'all remember the gold all my life? How old are you, brother? I'm 49 years old. How old are you? All my life is not a number. Y'all remember the gold rush? Cats went where the gold was. But if one person found the majority of the gold in the area, he's rich. What are you going to do? Stay there? Or are you going to go where the gold is? You want to try and find your own. So if Turkey says, I got a bag, come over here and fight. He's not saying come over here and fight BS fights. Come over here and fight your contemporaries and get top dollar. What are you going to do? Stay? You're being loyal to a chick that just gave you herpes. That's the ideology for some of y'all cats. Y'all are in abusive relationships with boxing. Y'all are in abusive relationships with boxing. Tank fighting Lamar Roach is not something we asked for. And Tank had options. He's giving you Lamar Roach at like $80. I don't know how much it is. I'm assuming it's like $80. I don't know. It could be less. Meanwhile, we getting 5 versus 5. Meanwhile, we getting Bivol versus Betterman, a rematch already. The regular business of boxing had no intention to get that fight done. Those guys could have fought 5 years ago. Turkey steps in and got it done. We're already on the rematch. Say what you want about Shakur, but he's now on the Riyadh season card. And I bet you he's about to touch 1 million. Had nothing to do with Tank. But he got in the spit. What is he doing? He's talking about I'm staying loyal to the soil. Why? What bottom line is he protecting? Is Tank Davis not protecting his bottom line? Or is he doing what's best for boxing? What has boxing done for us prior to Turkey Al-Sheikh being here? What has Tank Davis done for American boxing? Tell me. He hasn't even done what Floyd done. I wanted Tank Davis to knock out this, and you notice, Jay, he's not typing now, right? You notice he's not typing. He says, good fights over there. I'm not mad at those fights. We need big fights here. Okay, cool. Tank is the draw in America. He's giving you Lamont Roach. Are you satisfied with that, Jay Smitty? And you still never gave me your age, brother. Don't think I forgot. I wanted Tank to knock out Vasily Lomachenko like in 2019. He didn't do it. Teofimo Lopez had to step up and beat Loma. Devin Haney had to step up and beat Loma. Jermaine Ortiz had to fight Lomachenko. And I think he won, but whatever. Everybody fighting Loma but Tank. What's up with that? And now when Loma says my back hurt, I'm old, I don't want to do it. Oh, look, he ducked. No. Tank was supposed to take care of his business years ago. You're 35 years old. Okay, so this is a teachable moment for you. Yeah, it's one of the only fights in the States. You know they throw Riyadh season events in America, right? You see what Turki Al-Sheikh is doing is for the betterment of boxing. Why are you guys acting like he's trying to take over boxing and bring it to Saudi and make it a Saudi thing? I don't know that many Saudi fighters. But I know he has money, and the fighters that I watch are looking not only to go and fight on the Riyadh season cards, but they're going over there to fight their contemporaries because they're satisfied with the money they're getting. These are prize fighters. And remember, he had 50 mil for Tank to fight Devin, and he said no. And he asked for something less than $50 million. He asked for 2 Ferraris. Why? Because you're loyal for Al Heyman? Why? Because Al Heyman ain't going to put you in the ring with somebody that's going to get your ass whooped. Jay Smitty. Now, until he fights his contemporary, he's not proving me wrong, brother. Exactly, Todd. This kid Tank is protecting his zone. That's it. He could have been fought Devin. He could have been fought Shakur. Why is it that there was why is it that there was so much belt movement at 135 and Tank was there the whole time? Jay Smitty, what's American boxing? Please explain. What's American boxing? You want to know what American boxing is? Because I ain't got much time. American boxing looked at a guy like Deontay Wilder and said, you get this beautiful story he has. All we know is that he's a country bumpkin from Alabama, standing at 6'7", with power in that right hand, but he got skinny legs and he can't box. That's what they did. That's what American boxing did. You had a real one. And that's what they did. You know what Turkey did for Deontay? He gave him 2 opportunities. Because why? He was a fan. What did American boxing do for Devin Haney? He's a religious kid. He's in touch with the community by way his age bracket, by way of how he dresses. He's a devoted Muslim. Right? He speaks proper English. And what does American boxing do for him? Cut him down. And what do we do as a community? Accept ignorance, like Tank, who chokes chicks at basketball games, makes a bad decision, and impregnated a woman. And before you go there with Devin, y'all don't know shit. What I do know is that Tank's baby mama tried to get him killed by those white folks. Where's the lie? Because I did a video on that. I was upset with that. I said she tried to get that young black man killed over a lie. Please tell me about the American fight fans. You say you fucks with Wilder, cool. Please tell me about American boxing. I'm telling you what American boxing has done. Because American boxing fans are the absolute worst thing I've ever seen as of late. Thank you. The rulers of American boxing outsource its talent. Your American paymasters invested in foreigners. Thank you. While we was over here talking about Devin Haney, you know what American media was saying? Vasily Lomachenko. So please tell me about American boxing. When Floyd Mayweather was on his A game, America accepted Manny Pacquiao. Please tell me about American boxing. Right, the fans are overseas are different. So you expect American fighters to stay here where they're unappreciated, where they can go to Saudi and get top dollar while testing their metal against their contemporaries? You want these niggas to stay here? No, they can stay here and give you Lamont Roach. Levin's over there trying to fight everybody. He was over here trying to fight everybody, and all y'all did was cut him down. Same thing with Deontay. When we get deeper, same thing with Larry Holmes. Same thing with Muhammad Ali. Floyd Mayweather, pick a fighter. They ain't do it with Tommy Morrison, though. I knew people rooting for Andrew Galata over Riddick Bowe, and I'm in New York. So if you agree with fans overseas are different, and you have a guy that's overseas willing to pay American fighters top dollar while they fight their contemporaries, I don't know what your problem is. Jay Smitty, what is the problem? Because the first thing you did was you went for the jugular at Devin Haney, and you deem this as Tank hate. You don't disagree with anything I'm saying right now. I think Tank hates you because he's giving you a bullshit fight that I hope he loses. He's not fighting his contemporary. Are you asking Tank, why not Devin all this time? Hey, why did you allow Vasily Lomachenko to become the WBC champion on your watch? Why do you allow him to vacate and become franchise status? Why did you allow Teofimo Lopez to get unified and then fight Lomachenko? Why did you let George Kambosos beat Teofimo Lopez? Why didn't you step in and challenge him before he challenged Devin Haney? Did you ask those questions, Jay Smitty? You're not dealing with a fool here. This isn't blind Tank hate. I support everything about the things I say about Tank with facts. Peanut King, perfect name, says Tank over everybody. Cool. Everybody was across seas in London. Tank is over here screaming over the internet. I bet. No, Jay Smitty. It's not boxing politics. With your statements, you contributed to the foolishness. You contribute to the foolishness. And I don't deal with it. So, Peanut King, you can go hang with the Peanut Gang, Charlie Brown, Linus with the blanket, sucking his thumb. You can do whatever it is. You ain't gonna do it here. Goodbye. Peanuts. Peanut King was that nigga at the Thanksgiving table. You remember that picture? You ever saw it? Thanksgiving picture with the peanuts. And everybody, all the white kids sitting together. And what was the little brother's name? He was on the opposite side of the table by himself. No. Jay Smitty has nothing to do with them freezing out the PBC. The PBC had a good maybe 9 to 10 years of a good run. They had a good run. They froze themselves out. Jay Smitty, Canelo just got the PBC for $300 million. Why didn't they give that to Tank? Please don't talk to me about the PBC, brother. Don't do it. Juice, what up? Don't do it. The PBC, this is a self-inflicted wound. This is them stepping on a rusty nail and just ignoring it. And then a week later, it turns to gangrene. Now that whole leg is fucking rotten. This is one big self-inflicted wound. The PBC wasn't trying to give you Bud versus Errol. Those brothers had to step outside and do it themselves. These guys are not boxing out the PBC. And guess what? The PBC could still play ball. They could have took their fighters and said, Turkey, you throwing money around? Good. Al Heyman could have been like, I ain't got to bedazzle these guys with back-end money. I ain't got to tell them I'm going to pay you $2 million. But at the end, in about a year, when all the money is counted, it could be $20 million. I ain't got to play with them because you can play them straight up. Everybody else, salute. But he didn't do that. He didn't do that. That's why everyone's going over there and getting that Turkey money. They know the mission. And like I said, Tank had an opportunity to do that. All he had to do was say yes and fight Devin. We don't know what would have happened. The fact that this little monkey said no gives me reasonable cause to believe that he knows he'll lose at that. And you're entitled to believe what you want to believe. But how could I believe what you say when I say what you do? Now, back to Jay Smitty. You went to attack Devin first. I don't know why you did that when you see Teofimo Lopez on this page and Ryan Garcia. You went to Devin as if Devin was the only person over there in Saudi. What do you mean kiss ass, Jay Smitty? First of all, you're new here, brother. I know exactly what's going on with Eddie Hearn in Turkey. I'm not just on here ranting. I speak to people in the industry. And I will tell you there's a situation going on with Turkey and Eddie. It's not for me to disclose, but I know what's going on. And Eddie's paying dividends for it right now. Because what you said Eddie had to say, I didn't see Bob Arum say that. And I didn't see Frank Warren say that. Why is it that Eddie's the only person saying that? But Jay Smitty, why did you go straight to attack Devin and you see Ryan Garcia in the picture and you acknowledge he's a cheater and you see Teofimo Lopez behind him and both of those dudes are racist, but you went straight to Devin Haney? Rhetorical question at this point. You know why, brother? Because we're conditioned. Well, you're conditioned, not me. You're conditioned, not me. I'm too old for that. I'm too old for that. I can agree with a group's ideology, but I will forever have my own opinion on things. And the reason why Tank fans go for Devin is because that's his #1 contemporary. And they're afraid of him. Y'all will talk nasty about him, but y'all will do everything but call for a goddamn fight. Because Turkey had the fight on the table, and I heard the number 50 million. You can quote Eddie Hearn and quote articles, whatever. What everyone knows is that 50 million was on the table and Tank asked for 2 Ferraris. And you or no one is holding Tank accountable for that. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm glad you came through, Jay Smithy, because you proved my point respectfully. As black people, we're so quick to attack each other. And you see Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez here. And they were there on the red carpet. They were there. But you attacked Devin. And Teo called him a monkey, brother. He called him a monkey. This isn't slander. Jimmy, this isn't slander on Tank. Slander is when you lie on somebody, brother. You're 30 years old. Slander is lying on somebody. You can say FT on Ryan, but you went for Devin. This isn't slander. You wasn't hurting my feelings by saying what you said about Devin. All Tank fanatics say that. You're not hurting me. What you're doing is exposing yourself. And speaking of the PBC, you was rooting for December. The PBC is why that fight didn't happen in December. That's why the fight didn't happen. It was because of the PBC. Tank lied. They told Tank a lie, and Tank lied to y'all. And then we're sitting back like, whoa, what's that? Tank fans got mad at us for asking, what the hell is that? How does Tank not have a fight date? Tank Davis. How does he not have a fight date? And you know what, Jay? I'm going to give you your wrench back. Because I'm like that. I'm going to give you your wrench back. Here you go. You was respectful. You just disagree. That's the BBC. That's the black American brother that started a boxing company that we supported unconditionally until we couldn't support it anymore. I was like that with Canelo. I was out here defending Canelo until I couldn't do it anymore. You popping dirty and then you're lying about it? I mean, come on, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it. And then you're not fighting your contemporaries? I'm not doing it. I can't and I won't. I refuse. Man, I could go all night, well, all morning, but I gotta go to the plantation. It is what it is. Tank Davis, I would say he ought to be ashamed of himself, but as long as he has fans enabling him, he's gonna do what he wants to do. He's gonna do what he wants to do. D-E-W, D-E-W. How's that for English? Salute to real Baltimore. My problem is with Tank. His behavior is unbecoming. And 2025 is something else. And I'm gonna cook Ryan tomorrow. But today was about the monkey. Good old Tank Davis. This is horrible. But salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelda, Cash App, the Super Chat. Much love. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay warm. It's cold out here. It was like 30 degrees out here in the Bronx. Jesus Christ. Yo, man, salute to y'all. And keep it boxing, y'all. Bronx on deck.
Move!
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.